Hey everyone, Sweet and Sandy here for my next poetry installment. Today I have 4 poems from April this year. Damien. 5 years ago, a baby fell into my lap. I don't know where he came from, I was taking a nap. I knew he was demonic right away, his little demon horns and tail on display. He wasn't really a problem child at first. He had a creepy head spin, but that was the worst. As a toddler, he got on well with his peers, but when he spoke about Satan and our Father, there would be jeers from the parents of the children that he played with. I just thought they bought into a silly myth. But recently I've seen changes take place, such as when he spit pea soup in my face. Yes, lately he has become quite the satanic clown, as I yell at him to put the dog down. I don't like when he spits out flames, but to him it's just fun and games. Just last week I found him with a black candle. I don't know how much more I can handle. I'm not sure what to do about this child. Maybe I should release him into the wild. I hope people don't judge me much. I just want to be clear of his touch. 5 years ago, a demon came to call. In all honesty, I would have preferred a doll. This next piece had a prompt. You wake up after a nap and hear, "Did you sleep well?" You live alone. You spin around and you see your pet looking at you questioningly. The nap. Walking through a field of flowers, not minding the midday showers. When suddenly storm clouds appear, causing me a little bit of fear. There is no shelter nearby, no safety from the storm that is nigh. Suddenly heavy rain begins to fall, then I hear a sudden call. Just when I was about to understand what was being said, I suddenly woke up from a nap in my bed. The house was quiet, I was all alone. I heard a voice that was not my own. So tell me, did you sleep well? Where the voice came from, I could not tell. I suddenly looked at my dog laying on the floor. She looked at me and said, "Do you know you snore?" I cannot believe this was happening to me. With mine own eyes I did see my dog mouthing words I did not hear as I sat in my bed consumed by fear. My dog continued to talk at length, oh please give me strength. My dog questioned the extent of my dismay, saying that it's better this way. Now that I could understand, it would be easier for me to give a command, but that she does as I bid, not something one should get rid. Some of my sanity she did take. I again sat up in bed, this time fully awake. Fatal Grin. She saw him staring intently at her from across the room, followed by an inexplicable feeling of imminent doom. He smiled and started to head in her direction. Looking in the mirror, she saw he cast no reflection. As he slowly drew near, she felt a reduction in fear. Quite suddenly she began to feel aroused, her heart fluttering where it was housed. Once in front of her he offered his hand. She shook it quickly as if on command. He boldly asked if she'd like to go to his room. Curiously, she was no longer ruled by a sense of doom. Once in his room he grabbed her tight. She didn't protest, she didn't fight. He kissed her with unyielding passion. She kissed him back, so out of fashion. He continued to hold her tight. She realized she was brimming with delight. He moved from her lips to her neck. She had no idea what was on deck. Suddenly she felt a sharp, searing pain and felt as if she were going insane. She began to suddenly feel quite weak as a solitary tear trailed down her cheek. Slowly the darkness began to creep in. The last thing she saw was the vampire's grin. This next piece, the prompt was your character has been unable to sleep for 2 days. The events in this poem happened to me after 3 days of insomnia back in 2005, and it was the beginning of a psychotic break. Clock of insanity. Tick, tick, tick. I've heard this sound for days now. Laying in bed with my insomnia-laden eyes, my brain is on the run and my body numb. I don't know how much more of this I can stand. Tick, tick, tick. I violently throw the covers off, sit up, plant my feet on the floor, and stand up. I slowly walk to the living room couch and I see something dart past me, low to the ground, makes no sound, a disturbing darkness. I lay on the couch, frantic heart, body stiff. There's a sound in the distance, it draws near. The sound becomes deafening. Something growls my name. I freeze, close my eyes, wish it away. Suddenly it stops. I open my eyes, see nothing. I turn on the television for distraction, not watching what is on. Brain ponders. There is no rational explanation. It must be my imagination. Suddenly, faces appear on the wallpaper, shifting and melting into each other. That's it. That's all for me. I run back to the bedroom, get into bed, and lay there. Tick, tick, tick. That's it for today, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.